in progress.
So hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Firaz Ahmad and I am from Johan School, Online Academy Foundation Level Batch 10. I will ask some question from Miles.
What up?
Hello. Can I ask you some question? Can I ask you some question?
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
Where did the
I'm
word
ready when you are.
"goodbye" originally come from?
Let me look that up. I'm guessing it's not as simple as just it tastes good, but let's see. So it pops up in medieval England around 1303 as pies. The wild part is that it might actually come from the magpie bird, either because they used to leave the bird legs sticking out of the crust, or because magpies just collect random things, kind of like how a pie is just a mix of whatever fillings you throw in there. Pretty weird, right? You're on a roll with the word origins today. What else is on your mind?
Okay. My next question is, what does "bye" actually mean?
I mean, usually it's just that delicious pastry with stuff inside. But if you're asking about the actual definition or if there's some deeper meaning beyond the food, I'm curious where you're going with this. You thinking about it in a different way?
Okay. My next question is, why do people start using "bye bye"?
Let me check on that. Um, it's funny how we have so many ways to say goodbye, but bye bye actually started as a nursery phrase. It showed up around the early 1700s as a softer kind of baby talk version of goodbye. And since goodbye itself is just a shortened version of God be with ye from way back in the 1500s, we basically just kept chopping the phrase down until it became bye bye. Pretty efficient, right?
Why do children offer saying "bye bye" instead of just saying "bye"?
It's probably just that rhythmic, repetitive quality of it. Kids are usually drawn to sounds that are easy to mimic and feel a bit more playful. Bye bye has that bounce to it that a single bye just doesn't have. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're in a zone with these language.
"Bye bye" old than the word "goodbye"?
Actually, it's the other way around. Goodbye showed up in the 1500s, while bye bye didn't really hit the scene until around the 1700s. So goodbye is definitely the older one.
My next
You've
question
got a
is,
real you've got a real thing for the
yes,
history of how we. I'm listening.
where did the word "goodbye" came from?
We actually just touched on this, but it's a wild evolution. It all started way back in the 1500s with the phrase "God be with ye." Over time, people just started smashing the words together and shortening them until it turned into goodbye. It's basically a centuries old shortcut.
Okay.
You're really digging deep into the farewells today. Got another one for me, or you're just vibing with the history?
Why, why people praise for did using the before "goodbye" comes common?
Let me dig into that. It's wild to think about how people used to just wish blessings on each other. Before goodbye took over, you'd hear stuff like farewell, which literally just meant go well, or adieu and adios, is which both basically mean to God. It was a lot more formal, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it makes it feel like a different world, right? You still got more word mysteries on your.
How do God he will be become and connected to "goodbye"?
I'm not entirely sure I follow. Are you asking how I'd feel if I were a person saying goodbye, or maybe how the word connects to the way people feel when they leave? Help me out here.
Two different countries have their own interests in way of saying goodbye.
Oh, for sure. Every culture has its own vibe for this. Some are super formal and others are way more casual. I could look up some of the most unique ones if you want to see how it compares to the usual stuff.
Uh,
the whole other world out there. Want me to find a few of the
Why
most interesting
do
ways?
people wave their hands while saying goodbye?
That's a great question. It's basically a visual signal that you're moving away. By waving, you're extending your presence for a few more seconds and acknowledging the other person one last time before you're actually gone. Plus, it's a universal way to say, I see you without needing a shared language. Pretty dope how a simple hand movement just works everywhere, right?
Right. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz, bye.
You're very
Thank you for Allah Hafiz, bye.